Hello, everyone. I got sidetracked. I did. And why is... I rely too much on technology, I'm telling you. It's bad. We are going to try this again. There we go. And I'm just gonna shoot this over to group. We are ready to go. All right, make sure you say hello when you come in, so I know that you're here watching. And if you're watching on replay, comment #replay. Hey, Anita. Hi, Carrie. Are you off work tonight, Anita? I got a whole lot going on here on my desk. I guess it would help if I put my glasses on, then I can actually see the screen. Oh, it's Wine Wednesday. I just have to say that right now. Yeah. Been one of those days. It's been raining again. Like, I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, that's awesome, Anita. That's fantastic that you get to spend time with her. Okay, so we're going to do some chalking. But first, I actually already painted all of these. Oh, awesome, Carrie. I painted all these, I was going to say paper clips, but they're not paper clips. Clothes pegs. And I chose yellow because I want mine to look like a sunflower. So I've started attaching them here. And I've got some string on the back to kind of hold these up. Because they would just flop over. But I think I should have tightened that just a little bit more. But at least we can get this put together. So let's move all of these out of the way. And I think I counted that I need 60 clothes pegs for this particular size frame. And this is a 12-inch frame. So 10 for each little section here. Yeah, 10. And some of my clothes pegs are a little bit different yellow than the others, but I figured that was okay because flowers are never completely the same color. So that is fine. I'm going to grab my twine because I want to cut that so that I can wrap in the back. I'm going to put this on right now. And like I said, this is just to stop it from the clothes pegs from moving around too much. So I'm just going to tighten this up if I can. There we go. And I'll just put these two together. And then we can just continue on. So that will be left at the back. So I'm just putting them on with this section right here, where it's a larger, where it would sit on the clothesline. That's where I'm putting it. And I'm putting it on the very bottom piece of wire. Now I wonder... Yeah, because the other one, it's going to be too stretched out to do that. So we're just going to line these up. And hopefully it's the same spacing between all of them. And it's not. So we're just going to have to squeeze them together. You'd think it would be the same space. Okay, we got it. All good. Oh, and that one actually doesn't even move because it's so tight. So we'll go to the next one. This part's a little bit boring to watch, but it's going to be so cute when it's done. So I picked up these clothes pegs at Walmart in the craft section. I didn't even think to go and look where the clotheslines and the other stuff that they have there. Never thought of that. I thought, oh, I gotta look in the craft section. Silly me, I probably could have got them cheaper over where the laundry supplies are. Oh well. I learned, and I'm passing it on to you, that there may be places that are cheaper. Like, don't get them at Michael's. Oh my God, they were like $15. It was ridiculous for clothes pegs. Okay, yeah, those are all snug except for, it's like every other one is a little bit loose. Grab some more. And I think I've got enough now. Finishing it off is going to be fun because you can put your own spin on it. You can add any kind of embellishments you want. Make it your own. See, that's 10, and that's really sloppy. I almost feel like I need to try and squeeze in another one. There we go. Maybe that's what I need to do. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there. One more. There we go. Okay, so we've got the frame done. See, that's why we need to, I don't think I can fit another one in there. Maybe. Let's try. Let's get that in there. That's better. Okay, so it's 11 that I'm getting, hopefully, in on every one. This one might be. No. If I could just cut this. That would have been perfect. Let's try the other end. I'm going to make it work. I'm definitely persistent, if nothing else. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to squeeze another one in here. it would actually be perfect if I could. So maybe that will be the bottom. Okay. So I'm just going to grab my twine and I'm just going to wrap it in behind or in the middle, like in this part here of the clothes peg. And then bring it through the back side of where the metal meets. Just to give it that little bit more support. And I'll show you after what I've done here. Just pushing it through. That got tangled. I don't know what I did there. I need my little tiny tweezers to push this through. These things are really handy sometimes. Except they're pointed on the end, so you got to be really careful that you don't poke your finger with it. I've done that a few times. Bit of a klutz. All right. We might need another little piece of twine. This is not going to go all the way. So let's cut off another small piece. And then I'm going to make a loop so that we can use that to hang it. So I'm just going to tie this together. And I have yellow paint everywhere. Okay. Oh, that was a heavy sigh, wasn't it? Goodness. I've been working on tiny little miniature macrame hangers for succulent plants to have on your rearview mirror. So I just finished a prototype. See how it's going to turn out. And so far, so good. I was going to do it on a live, but it's such tedious work that I don't know how well it would film. I definitely have to do the overhead view for it. Otherwise, it would not work. Okay, so I'm going to create a loop now to hang this. I think that's all I want. I'm just talking to myself, guys. Do you guys do that? I find I'm doing it more lately. I'm talking to myself. And I actually answer myself too, which is like, isn't that the sign that you're going a little bit crazy? Okay. So we've got the hanger on there. It's kind of, there's a little extra space on this one, and I don't really like that. I might switch the hanger to the here, up at the top here, because I'm finding that it's going to lay better the other way. So I might do that after. For now, we're going to change up the center a bit. And I'm going to use my Distress ink. Hey, Marlo. Hey, Bev. Oh my goodness, I was concentrating so hard I forgot to say hi to everybody. Oh, awesome, Anita. Everybody's having wine tonight. Hey, Ashley. Welcome. Hey, Karen. I didn't see you either. Okay, so I'm using my sponge, and I'm going to put some of the brown. I think it's Vintage Photo. Yeah, Vintage Photo. And now I'm just going to rub that along the center. Just to kind of give it that darker color. Oh, Karen, Glenn is bringing down your garland kit. I don't know if he's going back down Friday morning or Saturday morning, but he's going to stop by your place with it. I got it all packaged, ready to go. See how it's changing the whole look and it's coming together? Isn't that cute? It's not looking as dark on the camera as it actually is in real life. It looks much better in person. It's just not coming across on the camera for some reason. Okay, so that is it. That's it for the wreath for now. And now we're going to do something else that's going to sit on here, and then I'm going to add a flower to it. So we're going to put this aside, and I think I want to paint this. We're going to go with white. Just grab one of my foam brushes here. And I'm just going to pour the paint right onto the piece of wood without the crumbs. And this will dry super fast. Oh yeah, I probably should have put some paper towel down. You know me, I like to get messy. At least the paint's not all over my dining room. That was a little bit crazy. I might even put a little bit of the ink on the edges of this just to kind of give it a little bit of an aged look. I like that. And it doesn't have to be completely covered. You can have the grain of the wood showing. It just adds more character to your piece. And I think that is it. Put that aside. I need a sip of my wine. Wine Wednesday. That's the name for Wednesdays now. Excuse me. Now I'm using a heat gun, but you can totally use a blow dryer. I just like this because it's not quite as noisy as a hairdryer. Okay, so my first plan was that I was going to do, excuse me, the mini buffalo plaid on here, but I think I'm just going to distress it and add the sentiment to it that I was thinking. Because we want the focus really to be on the sunflower, right? Not on what's going on in the sign. Okay, I'm just dirtying this up just a little bit. I'll show you guys. So it just changes the look of it a bit. So it's not so stark white. Okay, so for the transfer, I was thinking that we would do, oh, I just ripped my bag. That's nice, cheap IKEA bag. Happiness is homemade. I thought that would look really cute on here. Kind of on an angle. I'm not going to be all straight and everything. Okay. So, first thing I want to do is I want to fuzz my transfer. Our transfers are reusable silk screen transfers. And the reason that you fuzz them is to get a little bit of lint on the back. The only time I would not fuzz the transfer was if I was doing fabric. But if I'm doing wood or glass in particular, you really want to make sure that you've fuzzed it well. Because otherwise, when you go to pull the transfer off, it's gonna be so hard and you're gonna end up stretching the transfer. And then you won't be happy. So, I'm going to grab a small squeegee, and this is our chalk paste. It goes on liquid and dries solid. Now, because this is going to be outside, I will be putting a spray sealer on it. And that will protect it. It'll be waterproof. You won't have to worry about it coming off. When you're doing this, make sure that you're aware of your transfer where it ends, because it can very easily go off the edge. Now I'm taking all the excess off and I'm putting it right back into the jar. So we're not wasting anything. We're only using what we actually need for the project, which is awesome. Now I'm going to peel this up, and I'm pulling it straight up. And put that in the water bath. And now we have our sign that's going to go onto the wreath. And I'm also going to add a flower that I made before, burlap flower. In my mind, this is going to look amazing. So I'm just drying this. Okay, and now I'm going to grab some, I'm going to put my lid back on my chalk paste. Throw that in the bath. And now I'm going to tie this onto the wreath. I probably don't need this much twine, but better to have too much than not enough, right? And then let's fold it in half and put it through here. And do the other one. And now it's ready to get put on the wreath. this aside. Right, and I'm going to be changing it. So this is no longer the top. Let me cut that off so that I know that's the bottom. Okay, I want to tie it right about there. So it's kind of going to be on an angle here. And it'll go right through the clothes pegs to the back. And then we're going to pull it through underneath the wire. And tie a couple of knots in this. I could really use an extra set of fingers right here. Okay, hopefully that stays put. Does anybody have any questions while I'm fiddling with this? I'm going to be posting some specials in my VIP group again. So if anyone's interested, and if you're not in my VIP group, comment VIP and I will get you the link for that. If you're interested in our subscription box, not really a box, it's $26.99 a month plus tax, free shipping. And you get an 8.5 by 11 transfer and 3 coordinating chalk pastes. And they're pretty awesome, I have to tell you. There's some really, really nice transfers that you get. Just going to plug in my heat gun, my glue gun. So that's what it looks like so far. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, probably right there, a burlap flower that I made last week, I think it was. Oh, thanks, Beverly. Yeah, I got it at ChalkCon last year. I actually bought 2, and I'm glad I did because I was working on a project, I don't know, 6 months ago, and I got red chalk paste on my shirt. It's like everywhere. Couldn't get it out. So whatever you do, do not get it on your clothes. Wear your apron. Doesn't that look awesome, Carrie? Awesome, Morgan. I will send you the link as soon as we're done. Oh, thank you, Casey. Yeah, like I need a reminder all the time that you gotta breathe. It was a little bit bigger than I wanted, but you know what? That's just me. This is a burlap flower. I did a tutorial on this. Oh, I think it was maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It is on my page, so if you go through videos, I think I named the video Burlap Flowers or something flowers. They're super easy to make. So easy to make. Okay, we need another sip while we're waiting for the glue gun. Almost ready, I think. Yeah, it's close to being ready. Maybe another minute or so. Still a little too thick to come out. Yeah, Marlo, yours turned out amazing. Marlo did some burlap flowers and then she spray painted them. So they were different colors. They were stunning. They looked really good. Marlo, you should post on our page. Share your creations. I would love to see them. Okay, this looks like We are ready. I think I need a new glue gun. It's on high temp and it's just not very hot. I think that will work. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. This is going up on my front door. And my door is kind of a, it's not really teal. It's got a little bit more gray in it, but this is going to look really good. I love it. I'm so happy with it. Saturday, I think I'm doing another wreath. Similar to the Canada Day garland with the same kind of material. And I'm doing it on a single wire loop and just doing the, like a rag wreath, I guess you would call it. And I might put something in the center. I don't know yet. I think I might like it just plain. But that is it for tonight, you guys. Tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I might want to do some tea towels. It's been a while. Thanks, Bev. I'll tell you, Carrie, I bought this one because I just didn't want to stop at more places. I bought it at Michael's and I think it was like $9. You can get them at the dollar store. Exact same frame for like $2.50, I think it is. So don't go to a major craft store. Just go to the dollar store. They have them there. It's pretty awesome. All right. That is it for me tonight, my friends. 30 minutes and we did a wreath. Pretty awesome. I love how it turned out. And you could use the same idea. I saw one that was done in like a blue-gray and the inside had a bit of whitewash and it was all like a sea kind of beachy theme with some seashells and then it had a beachy saying on it. I mean, there's so many different ideas you could use this for. So many ideas. I have way too many ideas in my brain that I don't have enough space to put everything. Thanks, Marlo. Yeah, it is a fantastic idea. Fantastic idea. All right. Paint my pegs. Yes, I did. I used craft paint. And I mixed white with a yellow. And I kind of mixed it up. I didn't really mix it up because I wanted each peg to look a little bit different. That's all I used was just craft paint. And buy your clothes pegs in the laundry section of Walmart or whatever. Dollar store might even have them. Don't go to the craft section because you're paying more. I don't know why they charge more. But I bought a whole ton. So I've still got, I don't know, enough to make a little tiny wreath. I'll figure out something to do with those. All right, my friends, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go make some dinner for hubby. He's on his way home. Yes, Dollar Tree does have them. And so much cheaper, Casey. But the day I bought this one, I was just in such a hurry. I didn't feel like stopping at a million different places. Because I had to drive 40 minutes to go into the craft store. I like to get from point A to point B. I'm terrible. I admit it. I'm terrible. All right. That's it. I am done. I'm going to clean up. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 4:30. Tomorrow's Thursday. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Bye for now.